Are you on the verge of making one of the biggest decisions of your life by moving to Corpus Christi, Texas, and you have interest in a brand new construction home that's located in a community that's not just desirable but experiencing growth? Then you cannot miss this video because I'm going to be revealing the top 5 neighborhoods on the south side of Corpus Christi that are creating a stir among home buyers. And these aren't just any neighborhoods though. They are the gems of the South Side, and they're highly targeted for their location, top-rated schools, and their amenities. In this video, I'm going to be giving you an exclusive look at each of these neighborhoods, diving into what makes them unique, and just know that this is insider information that you're not going to find anywhere else, and it's very essential for anyone considering a new construction home here in Corpus Christi, Texas. Trust me, these opportunities are rare and they are moving fast, and you do not want to miss it. So whether you're returning to my channel or you're new, welcome. My name is Lezli Milner, your local real estate agent here in Corpus Christi and the surrounding areas. And if you're looking to make the move here within the next few weeks or in the next few months, be sure to give me a call or shoot me a text. My contact information is on the screen and in the description below for you. And before you do anything else, consider hitting that subscribe button below. Give this video a like and click that notification bell so that way you can stay up to date weekly about the content that I put out about Corpus Christi. And with that said, let's get into the top 5 new construction neighborhoods on the south side of Corpus Christi. Let's start with the first neighborhood, which is Saratoga Crossing by D.R. Horton. Now, D.R. Horton is a national builder and is building many new construction homes here in the communities of Corpus Christi. Now, this neighborhood is a tradition series by D.R. Horton, and it offers 7 floor plans that you can choose from. You have Braxtor, Caden, Dalton, Easton, Forest, Galvin, and Harris to select from. You have homes in Saratoga Crossing starting from the $270,000 range and can go all the way into the $290,000 range. And these homes will have 3 to 4 bedrooms and 2 to 2.5 bathrooms, just depending on the floor plan of the home. So if you're curious about how big these homes actually are, they start around 1,400 square feet and can go all the way up into the 1,800 square feet range. And keep in mind that these are all one-story homes that D.R. Horton will be building in Saratoga Crossing. If you're interested in a home built by D.R. Horton, make sure you reach out to me so we can get you the best deal possible, because right now they're doing special interest rates on their home until the end of April. So if you use their preferred lender, which is DHI Mortgage, you have rates as low as 5.50% on a fixed rate FHA mortgage with only 3.5% required as your down payment. And you also have rates as low as 5.99% on a fixed rate conventional mortgage with only 5% required as a down payment. This neighborhood is in a fantastic central location with easy access to Highway 286 and Saratoga. And these homes are within walking distance to the highly awarded Los Encinos Elementary School in a city park that has a basketball court and a playground to enjoy. And you're also just a 10-minute drive from shopping, entertainment, and dining options. You also have an easy commute to downtown Corpus, the port, or the refineries because of how close you are to Highway 286. And if you're curious about the schools for Saratoga Crossing neighborhood, you have Los Encinos Elementary School, which is rated as a B- according to niche.com. And it has around 260 students in grades from pre-K all the way to 5th grade with a student-teacher ratio of 14:1. Then you have Cunningham Middle School, which is rated as a C according to niche.com, and it has around 870 students in grades from 6th to 8th grade with a student-teacher ratio of 16:1. And lastly, you have Moody High School, which is rated as a B- according to niche.com, and it has around 1,400 students in grades from 9th grade all the way to 12th grade with a student-teacher ratio of 16:1. The next neighborhood is Heritage Crossing, which is off of Cimarron Road, and Heritage Crossing offers approximately 150 home sites, and the homes in this neighborhood are built by Mandel Homes, who is a local home builder here in the area. Something that makes this neighborhood unique are the street names, because they're named after key figures in Texas history, such as Sam Houston, William Travis, Lewis Kelberg, and a few others. And Mandel Homes does offer 6 floor plans to choose from here at Heritage Crossing. You have the Allen, the Aransas, Bowie, Cornetto, Crockett, and Driscoll floor plans to select. These homes will be 3 to 4 bedrooms with 2 bathrooms and can be around 1,500 square feet all the way up to close to 2,000 square feet. And these homes can cost anywhere around $309,000 all the way upward to $395,000, just depending on the home you like. It's important to also take note that you do have HOA fees in this neighborhood, and they are around $120, and they're paid annually. And a nice bonus that Mandel Homes is doing on their homes in Heritage Crossing is giving you a nice incentive where you can get around $2,000 in closing assistance. Heritage Crossing is very close to Saratoga Boulevard, which means you have access to shopping centers, restaurants, and many businesses. You have access to major stores like Walmart, that's about 3 minutes down the road or less. You have access to H-E-B, which is about 5 minutes from you. And you have chain restaurants that are literally 3 minutes from you that are Whataburger, Chick-fil-A, Sonic, McDonald's. And you also have a nice city park, which is called Bridgeton Park. It's 4.5 acres where you can enjoy basketball, a playground, picnic tables, walking and biking trails, and it also has grills if you want to barbecue or cook at the park. If you are curious about the schools for Heritage Crossing, you have Fay Webb Elementary School, which is rated a B+ according to niche.com, and it has around 660 students in grades pre-K all the way to 5th grade, with a student-teacher ratio of 15:1. And next up, you have Cathy Middle School, which is rated as a B+ according to niche.com, and it has around 720 students in grades 6 to 8, with a student-teacher ratio of 19:1. And lastly, Veterans Memorial High School is rated a A- according to niche.com, and it has around 2,000 students in grades 9 to 12 with a student-teacher ratio of 18:1. And also something to take note of is that Heritage Crossing is right next to Veterans Memorial High School. The third neighborhood to highlight is Cayo Del Oso, which is built by Fox Home Builders, who is a local builder here in Corpus Christi. There are about 240 home sites in this neighborhood, and you have about 6 floor plans that are available to choose from. You have the Royalton, the Sienna, Royal Majestic, the San Carlos, the Santa Rosa, and lastly, Tuscany. Homes in Cayo Del Oso go from $349,000 all the way upwards to around $500,000. And these homes are typically 3 to 4 bedroom, 2 to 3 bathrooms, and either have a 2 or 3 car garage. These homes by Fox Home Builders are 1,900 square feet and up. Just note that you do have HOA dues in this neighborhood, and they are around $640, but they are paid annually. You also have a gated community here, and it is called the Reserve at Cayo Del Oso. You have about 42 home sites here, and the homes in the gated community start around $500,000 and go up. The homes have about 4 to 5 bedrooms with about 3 to 3.5 bathrooms and are around 2,100 square feet and up. These homes are sitting on good-sized lots with being able to see the Oso Bay. And note, you do have HOA dues in the gated neighborhood, and they are around $150, but they are paid monthly, not annually. If you're interested in the home at Cayo Del Oso or the Reserve at Cayo Del Oso, make sure you reach out to me so that way I can get you the best possible deal with Fox Home Builders in that area. Just know that you are around 10 minutes from the heart of Corpus Christi, so if you wanted to go shopping, you wanted to go watch a movie, or even go to a restaurant, it's all pretty close to you. And if you want to go have a beach day, it's about 35 minutes if you want to go to Port Aransas Beach. And just some key amenities for this neighborhood is the nice private dog park, which is just for this neighborhood. And the dog park has benches to sit at, a picnic table, and it also has little obstacles for your dog to play with. Right down the road, you also have the Oso Bay Wetlands Preserve and the Learning Center, which is a 162-acre nature preserve, and it's filled with many animals like birds and snakes and hogs and all kinds of stuff. Just watch out for the rattlesnakes when it gets warm because they do come out. There is also 2 miles of nature trails that you can enjoy. There's also a playground for kids and a nice learning center that's open to visitors. And this learning center is where you can learn about the importance of protecting the wetlands. If you're considering this area, know that these schools are for these neighborhoods. Barnes Elementary School is rated a B according to niche.com, and it has around 620 students in grades pre-K all the way to 5th with a student-teacher ratio of 17:1. And next you have Atkins Middle School, which is rated as a B according to niche.com, and it has around 990 students in grades from 6th to 8th with a student-teacher ratio of 19:1. And then lastly, you have King High School, which is rated as a B- according to niche.com, and it has around 1,400 students in grades 9 to 12 with a student-teacher ratio of 16:1. The 4th neighborhood is Azali Estates, which is off of Yorktown Boulevard, and you have a few local builders in this neighborhood like Azali Homes, Justin Custom Homes, and Jade Homes, but Azali Homes having built the majority of the homes. The homes in this neighborhood range from around $379,000 all the way to about $450,000 plus. Just depends on the builder and the floor plan of the home, but these homes are usually about 3 to 4 bedrooms and about 2 to 3 bathrooms, and they're around 1,900 square feet all the way up to about 2,700 square feet. You can find 1-story and 2-story homes in Azali Estates, and if you like what Azali Homes has to offer in Azali Estates, they are offering right now $10,000 in closing costs on current inventory when you use their financing options. Also, just know that Azali Estates does not have an HOA, but Azali did make sure that there were wide roads and a nice stucco entrance to the neighborhood. And Azali Estates is about 15 to 20 minutes from the mall if you love to shop, but Azali Estates is also right down the road from many new retail centers and restaurants popping up on the south side of Corpus Christi. And if you want to enjoy a nice park, you can drive down 5 minutes and go to Billwood City Park. It has soccer and baseball fields, a splash pad, walking trails, a dog park for small and big dogs. It is going to be getting a aquatic center, and that should be done by the beginning of this summer of 2024. And there's also a new elementary and middle school coming on Yorktown Boulevard. The elementary will be done first and be ready this year, and the middle school will be ready for the school year of 2025. If you're interested in Azali Estates, these are the schools for this neighborhood. The first being Coda Elementary, which is rated as an A- according to niche.com, and it has around 860 students in grades from pre-K all the way to 5th grade and a student-teacher ratio of 18:1. And next up, you have Atkins Middle School, which is rated as a B according to niche.com, and it has 990 students in grades from 6 to 8 with a student-teacher ratio of 19:1. And lastly, you have Veterans Memorial High School, which is rated as an A- according to niche.com, and it has around 2,000 students in grades from 9 to 12 and a student-teacher ratio of 18:1. Moving on to the 5th and last neighborhood, which is Rancho Vista. This neighborhood is a combination of resale properties and new construction homes that are built by D.R. Horton. And just know that Rancho Vista is a master plan community by D.R. Horton, and there's a few areas throughout the neighborhood that are receiving the new construction homes, but they are different series of D.R. Horton homes. The first area being the Tradition series and having 7 floor plans in this series, which can vary between 3 to 5 bedrooms, 2 to 3 bathrooms, and you're going to have a 2-car garage and possibly 1 or 2 stories. And this goes from about 1,500 square feet, and these homes start from $277,000 all the way up to about $329,000. And the second area is Riverbend, which is a Tradition series, and it has 5 floor plans in this series. And these floor plans can vary between 3 to 4 bedrooms. You're going to have 2 bathrooms, a 2-car garage. It's going to be 1 story, and it's going to go from 1,400 square feet. And these homes start from $272,000 to $305,000. And lastly, you have Ranch View area, which is a Tradition series, and there are 4 floor plans in this series, and the floor plans can be 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2-car garage, 1 to 2 story from 1,200 square feet, and these homes start from about $259,000 to $295,000. And just take note that you do have HOA dues here in Rancho Vista, and they're around $240, and they're paid annually. If you're interested in a home built by D.R. Horton, make sure you reach out to me so we can get you the best deal possible, because right now they're doing special interest rates on their home until the end of April. So if you use their preferred lender, which is DHI Mortgage, you have rates as low as 5.50% on a fixed rate FHA mortgage with only 3.5% required as your down payment. And you also have rates as low as 5.99% on a fixed rate conventional mortgage with only 5% required as a down payment. Some key amenities that stand out in Rancho Vista is the beautiful entryway. You have the lakes with the water features, the park and the playground, and you also have walking trails. And right down the road, you have Billwood City Park, which is 5 minutes from Rancho Vista. And Billwood has a dog park, soccer and baseball fields, walking trails, and it's also receiving an aquatic center that will have a lap pool, splash pool, and water slides, and that should be completed by this summer. You also have Specs at the corner of the neighborhood and a nice Stripes gas station with Laredo Taco right across the street from Specs that was built about a year or so ago. The schools for Rancho Vista neighborhood is Coda Elementary School, which is rated as an A- according to niche.com, and it has around 860 students in grades pre-K to 5th grade with a student-teacher ratio of 18:1. And then you have Atkins Middle School, which is rated as a B according to niche.com, and it has around 990 students in grades 6 to 8, and it's a student-teacher ratio of 19:1. And lastly, you have Veterans Memorial High School, which is rated as an A- according to niche.com, and it has around 2,000 students in grades 9 to 12, and it's a student-teacher ratio of 18:1. So those are the top 5 new construction neighborhoods on the south side of Corpus Christi. Now remember, you have Saratoga Crossing, Heritage Crossing, Cayo Del Oso, Azali Estates, and lastly, Rancho Vista. If you are interested in any of these neighborhoods that I talked about, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you make your move here to Corpus Christi, and my contact information is on the screen for you and in the description below. I hope you found valuable information in this video, and if you did, consider hitting that subscribe button below, give this video a like, and click that notification bell so that way you can stay updated with the weekly content that I put out about Corpus Christi, Texas. Once again, my name is Lezli Milner, and I'll see you in the next video.